Since I married my husband, we have moved to 4 times. And with each one of those moves, I have 100% felt a huge shift in who I am as a person. And when I look back on each and every one of those moves and who I was during each one of those times, there's a part of me that thinks, God, I wonder if I could have become the person that I am today had I not made those moves. I was allowed to leave that old self behind without anyone reminding me, but wait, you used to be this other person. You've changed. What's wrong? When actually nothing was wrong. Nothing's ever been wrong. I'm just growing. And recently I took a trip back to Ohio. And as I was driving through my old stomping grounds, I had a sense in my body that was reflective of all of the bad things that I did when I was in my 20s. And although there were none of those people around me to remind me of who I was, the roads and the businesses and the scenery all set the stage for who I was. And so I talked about this with my husband, that it was very difficult and painful to go back. It was difficult to feel those feelings of who I used to be, how I used to respond, how I used to see myself through other people's eyes when I was 19 and 25 and so on, when I had made all of those bad choices. But because of my moves, I've been allowed to grow without the constant reminder of who I used to be, without seeing myself through those people's eyes anymore. No one raising an eyebrow of, she thinks she's too good, she's changed, or she's faking it. I've been allowed to grow from who I used to be. The thing of it is sometimes you do have to move. Sometimes you have to move people or scenery or house or job to become the person that you're meant to become. Because so often we see ourselves through another person's eyes or response to us, and that holds us back. Sometimes that's your parents. Sometimes that's your siblings or lifelong friends. If people are unwilling to see you as you show up today, that can be difficult for growth. So respect that. When I have moved, I have been given the gift, the opportunity to decide who I want to be. So remember, you, in each and every day, you are allowed, you have permission to decide who you want to be.